I touched the memento mori ring on my finger, with its skull and the date of my father's death, 1628, 4 years earlier. In those years, the game I had learned to play was survival. When I made no reply, Becca took the curling tongs from the fireplace. I sat on a chair by my dressing table, a beeswax candle casting a circle of warmth that did not quite reach me. Becca carefully arranged the blonde curls around my face. I sat still, surrounded by the faint scent of slightly burnt hair, my silk gown falling around me like a frozen waterfall. She finished and fussed over my white lace collar. Unnecessary, but I let her, drifting for a pleasant moment in the memories of childhood, when such acts of affection had cocooned me. I had not realized how much love had been woven through the small moments of my life until I lost it all. Would my husband have a gentle touch? "If only Lord Blacknell allowed me to go with you," Becca said. If only. I almost slipped up and agreed with her. But at that moment, the heavy oak door banged open, and Lord Blacknell stepped into the room. He wore his blonde moustache waxed to needle points, and his lips curved up in a self-satisfied smile. And why should he not look smug? He had won this round of our battle. I stood and faced him across the wide room. "You are dismissed, Becca," I said coolly. Her sting of pain vibrated through the air, but I had to hide what was in my heart to keep Becca safe. As long as I did not make a fuss, as long as I obeyed, Lord Blacknell would banish her to Aubrey Hall as a relatively safe hostage. If Lord Blacknell chose instead to turn her out into the world, she would be beyond my help. Becca curtsied stiffly and shuffled out of the room. It took all my self-control not to reach out for her. I turned from Lord Blacknell to check the arrangement of my hair in the small looking-glass on my dressing table. "That's the spirit, Catherine," Lord Blacknell said, leering into the mirror and preening his blonde moustache. "We want you looking your best, and I have the perfect addition." He produced a thin wooden box and opened it. Several gold hairpins topped with pearls winked in the candlelight. "A wedding gift." "I have no need of them, sir." I finger-curled a disobedient blonde lock. "Surely you want your groom's affection, silly poppet." An ally. If I could just have my husband as an ally, I would be satisfied. "A few pearls will hardly make up for any deficiencies in my looks or my personality," I said. "A little wealth goes a long way toward creating the illusion of beauty, and from thence follows love." "Love is a form of madness. It does not afflict me." Lord Blacknell chortled, a sound like a millstone crushing gravel. "That is why you have always been one of my favourite wards. Practical girls are so easy to deal with." He drew out one of the golden pins and pushed it into my hair, scraping my scalp. I refused to cry out. I was not easy to deal with, but I would not show my pain. As he inserted the rest of the hairpins, I stared straight ahead, past our reflections in the mirror. He could decorate me like a marionette in a street show, but I was not accepting his gift. Not truly. With each prick against my scalp, I counted the value of the gold and pearls. They would help me buy back control of Aubrey Hall and protect Becca and the others. "You are not going to be difficult, are you?" He shoved in the last hairpin. "Nay, sir, we have an agreement." "Aye, your father's estates are safe. For now." I nodded curtly. A heavy weight pressed on my stomach at his "for now."